Hello, welcome to my channel and welcome to a new video. If you are new here, my name is Taylor. On my channel, my primary focus is on finding thrifted and secondhand home decor for our home. If you are not new here, then you may notice that I am coming to you this morning from a very different area. Instead of being in my sunroom where I typically record my videos, I am outside in my brand new custom built greenhouse. As mentioned in one of my previous videos, my husband built me this 8x10 greenhouse. I actually think it's a little larger than that, and I am just super excited to just tailor this space. So in today's video, we are going to be heading to a thrift store or two, depending on how my daughter does, to try to find some decor to just really make this space not only a space that I enjoy growing in, but also a space that I enjoy hanging out in. I'm looking to make this greenhouse kind of a she shed as well. So I'm going to be bringing you all along with me as I thrift for decor for this space. So I do want to flip the camera around for just a moment and show you all what's already in here, and kind of just talk to you about some things that I found at a yard sale last weekend with my mom. And then, like I said, we're going to be heading to the thrift store. So I'm so excited that you all are here. Thank you for clicking on my video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy thrifting with me today for my greenhouse. One of the first things that I want to find is just like a light or a chandelier for the ridge, for the center of the greenhouse. I've got this really nice podium, or this really nice, piece of wood that I can hang a chandelier from, and I'd love to get one in there. Even if the chandelier doesn't work, I can do puck lights or something like that, and I feel like that would just make this space so dainty. So I am going to turn the camera around and show you some things that I've already thrifted for this space, let you know where I found them, and then we are getting in the car and we are heading to the thrift store. Take a peek. Okay, as I mentioned, the space is not neatly organized just yet, and that is one of my primary focuses for today, is to find some organizational pieces that I can add to the space to just really make it nice and neat. But starting out with the items that are already in here, this white shelf here, you can see I've got a pair of snips on there and some Miracle-Gro fertilizer. I was able to thrift that white shelf at a yard sale last weekend for $5. So that is a thrifted item. And then in addition to that, the snips that you do see resting on top of the white shelf, the owners of the yard sale actually tossed in for free because I purchased a few other things from them. So the next thing that I purchased was this 9-drawer rolling cart. And they actually sold this to me for $10, y'all. And I do need to put it together. But I felt like that was just an awesome find, and I am super excited to take it out of the box and get it assembled. Hopefully you all will have an opportunity to see that in this video. Up next, this basket on the wall, I actually thrifted at this same yard sale. So little disclaimer, everything that I'm showing you in here did come from the same yard sale. It was last weekend, my mom was in town and there was a yard sale, estate sale, garage sale, and we went and we got a lot of things. So this basket came from there. I've already placed it on the wall, and I love it. I've got my garden tools in there, my garden belt, and I'm very excited about that. Bringing you around to the back corner, I did find this white and metal shelf at that yard sale. Apparently the lady whose house was having the yard sale, she was a crafter, she was a baker, and so she had a ton of just things like this that were for sale and were for purchase. So I'm looking forward to this. This is absolutely an area where I can store some watering cans. I can store some just different yard and garden and yard supplies. So this also has a drawer, which is really handy. I've got some gloves in there. I've got some popsicle sticks for labeling my plants. I've got plant clips in here. So yeah, I want some dividers and just some different things that I can put in this drawer to actually organize this space. So that is the idea. And then probably the Mac Daddy of that yard sale, and the shelves are a little wonky right now, trust me, they are bothering me too, was this white wired shelf. So I'd been looking for one of these, and I actually found a set of 2 on Facebook Marketplace, and I was gonna buy them, and then I told my husband, I was like, I don't know, I feel like I should wait. It's not really the season for needing to fill the space in the greenhouse just yet. Everything can be planted outside in our area, so I'm not certain if I want to spend $200 on 2 wire shelves, and I am so glad that I did not, because the owner of the yard sale actually sold me this wire shelf, y'all, for just $10. I felt like that was absolutely amazing. So there it is, giving you just a peek at everything that I currently have in the greenhouse, how it's looking. As I mentioned, I'd love to find a chandelier for this space. Some sort of lighting I think would be beautiful along the top. And I just want to make it really neat and organized. I'd even love to find a chair that I can sit along this wall. So that is also on my list this morning. So I'm gonna finish my coffee, and then we are getting in the car, and I will see you all at the thrift store. Cheers. All right, y'all, we are at our first thrift store, and I have had you all come along with me to this store before. This is a small family-owned shop in my town, and so we are just going to see what they have and see if they have anything that we can add to our greenhouse. So up first, I do see that they have some baskets. I am on the hunt for some deep baskets for things, just to storage things in. So that is nice to see. Sorry, y'all, it is super sunny, so there are probably gonna be a lot of shadows in this video. I know, I like that. That is cute. It's got a mallard duck on it. Good morning.
How you doing?
Well, how are you?
Good, good.
Good. Lots of shadows, sorry. So we're gonna go inside. Oh my God. Hello, hi. These almost look like small birdhouses.
Now where do you want?
See some artwork. Ooh, oh, this shelf, it's already sold. That would be nice for like seed trays. Oh, I do like this print. Got a couple. We actually have a picture like this in our home. Yeah. Some cow prints. What do you see? What? That's pretty. We don't necessarily need artwork in the greenhouse, but I do like this a lot. That is really cute. Let's see what else we can find. Basket. Ooh. I actually really do like the idea of this scale for the greenhouse so that we can weigh our produce. I wonder if it would be heavy enough. I like that. Too. Not on the hunt for dishes today, but I do love this. goodness, this picture frame is stunning. I love it. That is so beautiful. Okay. So many goodies in here. Okay, I'd love to find a light. Like I was telling you all, I'd love to find a light. Ooh, they do have this one. Okay, we're getting closer. I wonder about the price on that one. I don't hate it. I'd probably paint it gold, but an idea. That's an idea. Let's see if they have any more light fixtures. I do see shades. Another hanging chandelier. It's kind of hard to see, but it's like right there. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to buy these sconces. I have to, even though I didn't come here for this today. There's a set of 2 of these, and I love them. Oh yeah. I think these need to come home with us. Too small for the greenhouse, but I'm definitely thinking about the other one on there. I would need to clean and sanitize it, but that won't be a problem. Hey y'all, so we are walking back to the car. We did not find anything in our first thrift store for our greenhouse. I did pick up some of those sconces that you saw on the Thrift With Me portion of the video, but nothing for the greenhouse. We are going to pop into one more thrift store. I'm not certain if I'll get to it today. It might be tomorrow, but I will certainly piece the video together and let you know what we find. Like I mentioned, I did see a chandelier that I was interested in at the Salvation Army a few weeks ago, so we are likely going to head back there to see if it is still on the shelves. Hey y'all, it's me popping back in just a few hours later, and what a day it is. It's so beautiful out. The sun is shining, and as I mentioned before, wasn't certain how my daughter was going to do. So instead of popping into the Salvation Army that is about 45 minutes away, we are actually going to pop into the Goodwill that I'm at. This Goodwill is only about 15 minutes away from our home, so we're going to pop into this Goodwill, see if they have any storage for the greenhouse, see if they have a chandelier similar to the one that I saw at the Salvation Army. So after a quick thrift with me, then I will be taking you all to the register to let you know if we find anything. Let's get inside and see if we can find anything for the greenhouse. Let's go. Okay, so one of the first things that I see is actually this bell, which I think might actually be a really good idea. Just to have either in the greenhouse or we can keep this up at the house in case we are trying to communicate with each other. Alright, one of the other things that I always show you when I come to the thrift store is just different baskets, and while some of these would be really awesome for greenhouse storage, I think I am all good on baskets for right now, but I am just giving you all just an overview of some of the baskets that I am seeing here in the store today. This one's really nice. Oh, I like this. This is $1.99. It's a nice basket. Could see storing some seed packages in there. Alright, up next on the bottom shelf, they do have some clocks, which I feel like would be nice for the greenhouse. Just to be able to tell time while I'm out there. But I don't necessarily love the design of either of these. Just giving you all a close-up of the 2 that they do have. Again, as I begin to think about storage items, I do see these baskets here. I don't love the plastic. I don't love the colors. I certainly don't feel like I have to have them. And then I do see this mini stack bin, which might be nice, but again, I just want to be really intentional about the things that I'm putting in the space, and so I don't want to buy things that I don't absolutely love. This wire basket has potential, but I'm not certain what I would store in there, and it kind of looks like items may just fall out, so I'm gonna keep hunting. Ooh, they do have these two drawer organizers. I could maybe put those in those Sterilite drawers that I showed you all. Those are just black, simple dividers. Do have some wire dividers here. Looks like they have a shower caddy right there. I don't know. That might have been useful for something. It's another basket, maybe. Okay. Ooh, category of floss. This reminds me of the crock pot I DIY'd last week with you all. Got some just pretty plates. All right, y'all, here I am. I am at the lighting and lamps section, and unfortunately, I actually do not see a chandelier in here similar to the one that I saw at the Salvation Army. So that's kind of a bummer, but no worries. This just gives us a reason to keep hunting, keep thrifting, and as I always say, that is part of the joy of thrifting, is just the hunt and finding different things at different times. So we are going to wrap this video up. Y'all, well, that is going to do it for today's video. We did not find what we were looking for at this Goodwill, but no worries. As mentioned, we will pop into that Salvation Army next week when things are a little less hectic and I have a little more time. I appreciate each and every one of you for joining me in my video. I hope that you enjoyed this and that this motivates you to get out and thrift for secondhand home decor. I'll see you all in next week's video.